Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný. Today I am going to show one of the most exciting chess game ever. At the end of this video you will see this position, and now it's your job to find a winning white's continuation, and I think that this is a checkmate in the next coming say 5 or 6 moves, maybe 4, doesn't matter. What's matter is that white is winning in every variation here, and my question to you is if you are able to find winning white's checkmate's attack. Okay, take your time, think for a while and do your best, because this is a beautiful position waiting for a beautiful chess combination. And in the meantime, I'm going to show this game since beginning till end. Hopefully you are going to enjoy this video and my commentary, and if yes, feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. Okay, since beginning, white was Efim Korčmar and black was Abram Borisovich Polyak. And this game was played on 1931, so say more than 90 years ago this game was played, and still is a beautiful and amazing. I think something like immortal, because you know, just imagine that this game is 90 years old and still is enjoying, is exciting, and we have fun to watch this game. That's the reason why such of these games are immortal. Okay, black took on d4, and I think this is a mistake, and this is a mistake because of this position. White's got full control in the center, and the center is the most important part of the chessboard. And yes, white will play this position easily, and black will face big difficulties because the center is important, and black lost even small control in the center, and that's the reason why he will play worst position. Okay, bishop e7 and short castle makes sense, but what makes sense of course as well is to open position if you have advantage, and very well-known opener move is move e5. Of course it's not good to take this pawn because black will lose at least a piece here. Queen d7, knight d7 and rook d7. For this reason, black has to be much more passive. And he came to e8. Yes, still, it's not good to take on e5, of course. That's a blunder. So white's got time to bring another piece to good square. And of course, bishop is coming to f4, giving even higher pressure to pawn on d6, a5. a5 is a move, maybe looks strange, but has idea to activate it black's rook. Rook should come to a6, b6 or c6 and looks like active. But I don't believe it that this is a good move, and I don't believe it that black is playing good position. You know, he's suffering without any counter attack, and his position is terrible hard to play. White is playing really easily. Rook d3 with aim to go to g3 and attack black's king, and maybe next rook is going to e1 or d1. It's an easy position to play, and of course it's up to black how he's going to play this position. And he played queen f5. He is doing his best to be more active, to be less passive, but it's not enough because the center, of course, is under white's control, and that's another reason why to remember importance of the center. You know, only center is giving white's big advantage, and black played bishop d8, now exchange on d6, and now rook g3. Of course, threat is a simple, is a checkmate on g7, and it's not easy. It's not really easy to not be checkmated, and black decided to play move f6. Of course, he is not checkmated, but what about his dark squares bishop on d8? This is a terrible passive and bad piece on d8, and with bad pieces it's hard to play good chess games. And of course, bishop h6. Now another threat is here because rook g7 should be a winning move. For this reason, rook f7, and now white is going to play something amazing. You know, just imagine that white is going to play knight b4. He is going to offer knight for nothing. But it's not for nothing, because knight on d6 is a defender of a really important e8 square, and here is nearly checkmate's idea. Rook e8, if there is coming on e8, is a nearly checkmate, and for this reason white is going to play move knight b4. He's trying to shoot down the defender of e8 square. Of course, I'm speaking about knight on d6. Of course, knight b4, shock. And the second shock is queen d6. White is going to sack his queen. And after queen d7, of course, it's not good idea just to take this queen, because I'm going to show this variation. There is a check. It is a check. It is a check, and of course, that's a beautiful checkmate. So for this reason, it's hard. It's hard to take this queen, and black played queen d7. Queen d5. That's another beauty, because, you know, this queen is hanging, but it's not easy to take this queen. If black is taking this queen, that's the same checkmate. Yes. Beautiful checkmate, and we are there. We are in our famous position where I was asking you if you are able to find winning white's checkmate attack, and hopefully you did. And if yes, well done to you, because that's not easy to see everything, and it's really easy to miss something. So rook g7 is the first beautiful move. Of course, if black is taking on g7, is losing everything, because rook on g7 has to stay there. Another variation is rook e6, but that's the same threat. Again, a queen on d5 is hanging. Yes, now I'm going to show this move till end. You know, just to take here is a checkmate on g8, e8, and f8. So everything is working, and as I told you, this is a beautiful position. So queen d5, check, check, and that's game over. And one more time, let's check this position where I was asking you for a winning white move. So the first move was rook g7. That's a chess bomb. That's a beautiful move, and black took a queen on d5. Check on g8, check on e8, and checkmate on f8. That was the right and correct answer, how white is winning here. And hopefully you enjoyed this position, because white played amazing game. He second nearly everything, and it's good to remember this game, because this game is immortal, beautiful, and should not be forgotten. So at the end of this video, thank you very much for your likes, follows, or support. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.